these are the gods of the sport. And many of them come up right into the 80s and 90s and go back into the 50s when they talk about how great Joe was. Please welcome with me the Chief Executive Officer of BroadwayJoe TV, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Blaney.
Thank you. First of all, I can watch those NFL films all night. It's an honor to introduce our next speaker tonight. He hails from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, where he was a three-sport athlete in high school and won a state championship in football. He then went on to play football for the legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant at the University of Alabama, winning a national championship in 1964. After a stellar career in college, he signed the largest contract in pro football history with the New York Jets of the American Football League, which would later merge with the National Football League. He was the AFL Rookie of the Year in 1965, and in 1967 became the first player to pass for 4,000 yards in a 14-game season. He was the MVP in Super Bowl III in 1969, leading the New York Jets to their one and only Super Bowl championship over the heavily favored Baltimore Colts. He was the 1974 Comeback Player of the Year and was selected All-Pro 5 times between the AFL and the NFL. After playing 13 seasons, he was inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame in 1985. As you can see, there is a trend here. He has been a champion on every level and a captain on every team. As a boy growing up in New York, I have fond memories of watching the Jets, Mets, and Knicks on TV. And it was just a great time that era for New York. However, as a man, I have a very different perspective of Joe. I have been fortunate and blessed to get to know this man, and I can tell you, you will not find a better person. He has not played football in over 34 years, and yet he continues to be a champion once again. Whether it's the football camp he runs with John Dockery, over the last 40 years, one of the oldest camps in the country, teaching young men values and what it means to be part of something bigger than yourself, being part of a team. Or perhaps it's the support he offers the good people of Alabama this year when they suffered their worst tragedy in recent memory due to the tornadoes that struck the region and destroyed people's lives. He not only participated in helping raise money and awareness for the community, but he provided something they desperately needed at the time, which was hope. He has used his fame and notoriety to help raise millions of dollars over the years for various charities, especially those affecting children and babies. He has not only changed lives, but he has no doubt saved lives. I can't think of a better way to continue being a champion. This is a special evening, and this is a very special man. Please welcome a New York legend, an American treasure, and the newest member of the New York Athletic Club, BroadwayJoe Namath.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to say, first of all, hello to Jillian's mom and dad. Yes. Hi. All right. Just start at home, folks. I think we understand that. You know, I am just amazed at the success, at the effort, at the strength and belief that's carried on over the years by these fellows up here and those that aren't with us anymore from the New York Athletic Club. What they, honest to God, I swear, this is overwhelming to me. I wasn't aware of the importance of what you gentlemen and ladies have done over the years, influencing so many lives in a positive direction. Not because you have to, fellas. Not because you have to, because you have the heart to, because you know how important it is to lend a hand. When I see myself up there playing football, I get a little bit embarrassed, I promise you. I have some teammates over here, they know it's about the team. They know it's a team effort. Life is a team effort, a team game. Each and every one of you out there that has succeeded to this point, you've had help, haven't you? Someone's lent a hand. Sure, you had to put in your work, man. You had to sweat, work hard, and crawl through a lot of valleys, not always getting to the top and saying, hey, we did it, this is nice. The valleys that you had to go through. Bless you. Save that. Remember that. Remember those feelings. We're not always on top, but we can always keep trying to get to the level where we can be happy and proud of the effort that we're giving. Help somebody else down the road. You athletes, I'm just absolutely stunned. First of all, gentlemen, these ladies are the most beautiful group of ladies I've ever seen. I swear. Boy. You know, I don't know about you. You folks don't foul up very often. I foul up now and then, you see. I'm a Gemini. I've got a couple of sides to me. I was mischievous, misbehaving one night when I actually asked the lady if I could kiss her, and we were on national television. I trained hard, but there was another side of me that, you know, ran a little squirrely from time to time. But I want to tell you something. I met a wrestler tonight that showed me the most beautiful cauliflower ear that I have ever seen. And I want to thank you. She is a champion. I swear, she is a champion and a beauty. I'm just so thrilled to be here. I don't have enough words really to thank you folks for inviting me. I get goosebumps when I see my teammates here. We don't do much in life on our own, folks. I mentioned that, and that's true. Not when we're just 8 or 10 or 12 or 15, 18, 25, 55, all. Hey, if we're lucky enough to continue to live this life, let's be wise and sharp and remember what got us to that point, and to share our joy, our compassion with one another. Let's continue to share. God bless all of you. I hope I see each and every one of you somewhere again along the line. New York AC, I'll tell you, you've created a monster here. You might have to lock me out. I'm going to be here a heck of a lot more, I promise. Thank you, and I'll be pulling for each and every one of you folks out there. Good luck.